Praying audience. And let's make welcome the Senator of the Federal Republic of Nigeria and former Governor of Imo State, distinguished Senator Rochas Okorocha. My Senator, my Senator. My Senator, my Senator.
Eledimo were, oh were, eledimo were, oh were, eledimo were, oh were, eledimo were, oh were, Rochas Okorocha were, oh were, isandimo were, oh were.
A sister on the plateau from Plateau in whom I'm well pleased. God bless you. And I want to say to you, this afternoon I shall take responsibilities. Your Excellency, the mother of the nation, the First Lady of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, hereby represented by Barrister Halima, my sister, escorted by Zara. Please do extend my greetings to the First Lady for display of courage and commitment to support the women folk of the Federal Republic of Nigeria by personally going to the National Assembly to request for positions for women of this country. Please extend my greetings to her. She's done well. President Isi Uzo of NUJ, my brother. President Madam Bala of Nawad, and Professor, the Vice Chancellor, and the gurus of the journalism world here. I told you not to mention. My people, my people. My people, my people. Let me say how happy I am this afternoon to be here. And I must thank the Nawaj of Jigawa State, who paid me courtesy call yesterday and reminded me that I must be here. So I must salute you for making it possible. I would have missed this occasion and I have missed the beauties of the moment. Let me just inform them politically that I shall heed to your request. The watch is a force in this country. And all the women aspirations starts and end with publicity. I want to commend those of you who have chosen in this difficult terrain of journalism. But my concern is that at the speed that the Nigerian women are moving, it looks like you will very soon and eventually overtake the men. Please move slowly before you catch all the men. You need them. Prof, I listen to you very well. I commend you. This is not happening. I must commend you. On your lecture on leadership, I can't agree with you less. But let me inform Noah that you may know, so that we can stop this constant rendering of abuses on leadership of our nation, both past and present. You must understand the challenges of our nation, and you must understand why leaders have not performed optimally, even when we expect them to do so. Most Nigerians believe that our leaders have not performed because their wickedness or because of evil or because I tend to disagree sometimes. But I agree with Prof that leadership is everything. And there's nothing wrong with followers. There's something wrong with leadership. But what can you say about a nation when years back during Shagari's administration has a total budget of $25 billion, and for many years now to today we are still talking about 13 trillion naira budget. In other words, our budget during Shagari's time is the same budget that we have today when you do the exchange rate. It then means that despite the growing population and the huge population of our country, the resources and revenue has not changed. Revenue has remained constant while population is growing. Demand on the revenue is so much while the revenue is static. This is your problem, suffering. The problem of Nigeria is money, money, and money. And what would they say? What would magic will anybody make if they send $25 billion today converted to 12.5 or 13 trillion naira? You see what is being used to run the affairs of this country. And let me tell you, unless something drastic is done, it's going to get worse year by year, in and out. This is why 2023 is very key. That we must change the style and the way we do things, because if we keep doing the same old things, the same old ways, we shall keep getting the same old results. That is the problem that we have. And we have high level of insecurity today in Nigeria. The insecurity of today is worse than the one of yesterday. We have high level of kidnapping, much more than Chegari time. And so everything is getting bad and worse. Now we have 14.3 million out of school children, many of them who are girl child. The situation is not getting better. Why I agree with you, Prof, is that we must do things differently. And let me tell you, ladies and gentlemen, the three major problems of your country now is one. You will need someone who will think outside the box, who will do things differently from the way it has been done. Because it's not time for managers again to manage the economy. It requires leaders to lead the economy of Nigeria. It does not require any more men with ambition to govern this country, but men of vision. And thank God, God has blessed all of us with enough human and material resources. Our material resources is still intact, our human resources is still intact. What is missing in between human and material resources is leadership of vision and passion. And this is what will guarantee us a new Nigeria in 2023. So do not bother yourself about sentiment of religion or where you come from. For as long as poverty ravages us, then insecurity must come. Because insecurity and poverty is husband and wife. So journalists of the women folks, you need to expand this and begin to ask your leaders who are aspiring to run for president or governor or chairman, ask them one question: what can you do differently And no longer I will, but you must show us what you have done. A fool at fault will remain a fool forever. Office can never change anybody. If you don't know, you don't know, and you can't give what you don't have. Women journalists, time has come that you must all rise and put all your leaders who are coming to aspire for every position and ask them a question. Should you have a liability of 40 trillion naira local debt, 40 trillion naira foreign debt, 80 trillion naira in total, and should you have only 5.5 trillion every year coming as income, and you need 15 trillion to run the economy, what magic are you going to make? The magic remains in the vision of the leadership that is to come. Nigeria, unless Nigeria is turned around to a business vision, we cannot meet up with the buy and the rest. You keep abusing your leaders from thy kingdom come, unless it's taken to think outside the box. Let me not bore you with this. Let me come to why we're here about dear child. Education is no longer a means to life. Education is life itself. Deny a child education, you have simply killed that child's future. When you talk about destroying someone's life, the best way to destroy a nation's life is by increasing the number of illiterate people. That becoming worse. But peradventure, Prof will agree with me that education is simply a catalyst which acts on the potentialities of your life to a kinetic force, making you realize who you are. But in Nigeria, we say education is communication in English language. English language, ladies and gentlemen, is not education. It's a language like Igbo language, Hausa language, and Yoruba language. We must begin to introduce a new system of education in Nigeria that will help us develop the productive sector of our economy. I refuse to accept that it is right to have 14.5 million children out of school. What has happened is because we are waiting for English teachers to teach those children English before we can call them educated. We have so many educated illiterates in Nigeria. For as long as your education cannot help our economy, you are illiterate to the Nigerian economy. This is why we must change the tax system. Right now, I have launched in Kano, and this will be opening in a couple of weeks' time, to take out 1,000 of the millions of Apache children and put them to school immediately. And I think I want to partner with Nawaj in this case. Madam President, only yesterday with Jigawa Group, I reached an agreement to go to Jigawa immediately. Out of the plight of this woman, I was so touched. They said to me, please, Rochas, can you come and help us out in Jigawa State? We have thousands of children not going to school. At Majri, I want to remind you, there are also children created by God. These children, of no offense of theirs of birth, they never chose who will be their father and their mother. Circumstances of birth brought them into poverty. And these children carry plate every day with one bathroom slippers, seeking for help, asking their nation, their society to help them. No one is helping them. So I agree with the Jigawa Nawaj that I'm coming to Jigawa immediately. And we are going to partner with Nawaj Jigawa State that I will provide all the school uniforms, school books, everything that the child will need to go to school for the first 1,000 students. And after that, it's not finished, madam. They promised me that they are going to produce the volunteer teachers. So we can do a certificate course for 1 year. At least you can ask a child, how are you? 1 + 1. Let's start from there before we get to PhD. I want to commend you, Jigawa, for that. And I'm extending this to you right now. I like being practical. That if you can come to Rochas Foundation and sign an MOU and provide these great women here to be volunteer teachers. Every child of God is a child of everybody. Let us agree that every child is our child, because we don't know who is going to solve the problem of COVID-19. It might be that child rejected who never went to school. That unlucky child might be the solution to our nation. You mothers must rise up. You mothers must rise up and sign and begin to teach any child you see, not your personal child. When we take care of only our personal child, the other children becomes a problem to our personal child. Where there's no peace, there's no peace even for your children. So, Madam, I extend hand of friendship to you to ask you to partner with Rochas Foundation to establish this emergency school for out-of-school children in the Federal Republic of Nigeria. If I announce any money now, EFCC might invite me to explain why I announced these billions of naira for Nawaj when they are accusing me of 2.9 billion. So you can see it's not good for me to announce. But what I will do rather is I will have schools in Sokoto, Zaria, Kano, Bauchi, Adamawa, Jos, Ibadan, Owerri, Enugu, Cross River just started. Can you please allow your people there to help me send to each of these schools by tomorrow 10 out-of-school children, girls, to those schools, and I shall give them automatic scholarship at university. That will be my contribution for this afternoon. Then, Politalian, are you okay now? But for the cash, for the money, you do it in private because of those people. My people, my people.
Please, a round of applause for His Excellency, distinguished Senator of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, Rochas Okorocha. Yeah, whatever. We are putting it Picture without me.
Okay, see them, I just can't do now. Snap and leave. Okay.